Okay, let's just dive right in. We are looking at the most significant shift happening in high-end travel.
It's a big one.
A really big one. This deep dive is all about the world of 2026 biohacking retreats. And you need to forget the cucumber water and the passive spa weekend.
That's completely gone. This is about aggressive, measurable, what we're calling interventional longevity.
Exactly. So for this, we've analyzed a massive guide that covers the big clinical hubs in Europe, think Switzerland, Spain, and also the integrative tech destinations popping up in Asia.
Specifically, Thailand and the Philippines are the ones to watch.
Right. So our mission here is to give you the blueprint, the way to vet these new places, and really understand the high-tech tools they're using to actually reverse your biological age.
And what's just fascinating here is the speed of this trend. I mean, our sources show just a staggering 900% surge in interest for longevity travel.
900%.
It's incredible. The traveler has matured. They're not just a tourist anymore. They're what we're calling the human engineer.
Yeah.
They don't just want to feel relaxed.
No, feeling relaxed isn't enough.
They are demanding a quantified, a measurable reduction in their biological age.
Which is a huge shift. So the metric can't just be my weight or, I don't know, my blood pressure anymore. This personalization has to go much, much deeper.
It absolutely does. These retreats are now operating on a human engineering model. They use the data you already have.
From my Aura Ring or Whoop band?
Exactly. They take that data to build a hyper-specific clinical itinerary. And the single most important KPI, the core of this whole movement, is the epigenetic clock.
Okay, so why the epigenetic clock? Why is that the gold standard? What does DNA methylation tell us that, a standard blood panel just misses?
Well, it goes directly to how your genes are actually being expressed. DNA methylation patterns, they measure the real age-related wear and tear.
So it's not just a snapshot.
Not at all. It tracks the tiny chemical tags on your DNA that turn genes on or off. So while cholesterol tells you about a current state, the epigenetic clock gives you a vitality score. It's predictive. It tracks your biological age reduction with so much more precision.
Okay, so once we know our target metric is the epigenetic clock, where in the world is doing the best job of moving that needle? Is it Europe or Asia?
It really comes down to a choice between precision and value. Europe, with that Swiss precision you see at places like Clinique La Prairie, it offers pure medicalization.
So heavy diagnostics.
Very heavy. Rigorous diagnostics, advanced cardiovascular tests, but they're also looking at things like mRNA gene activity.
And just for a second, what is mRNA activity actually measuring?
Think of it like a tiny messenger inside your cells. It's reading the subtle communications that decide how fast your cells are firing.
Okay.
Asia, on the other hand, is more focused on bioharmonizing. They blend that same cutting-edge hardware with holistic traditions like Ayurveda. You typically get a much, much better tech-to-dollar ratio there.
So if I'm a human engineer and I want to vet a facility, what's my mandatory hardware checklist? What proves it's a clinic and not just a, fancy hotel with a nice sauna?
You have to look for 3 non-negotiables. First, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, HBOT.
HBOT.
That pushes oxygen about 15 times higher than normal to just accelerate cellular repair. Second is something called intermittent hyperoxic training, or IHHT. I call it the cell gym.
The cell gym. I like that.
It's like high-intensity training for your mitochondria, your cellular power plants. It forces your body to eliminate old, sluggish ones and build new, efficient ones.
And the third?
The third is NAD plus IV drips. It's the crucial fuel for DNA repair and energy.
And the cost on that is all over the place. $1,000 a session in the US, but it's often just bundled into a package in Asia.
Which brings us to the financial range, yeah.
It's massive. You've got urban resets for around 650 pounds, all the way up to ultra-luxury immersions that can top $30,000 in Switzerland.
And this is where vetting becomes everything. I mean, this is the most important question for you. You have to confirm the permanent presence of medical doctors, MDs on staff.
Not just wellness coaches.
Absolutely not. You need specialists in functional or longevity medicine. Otherwise, you're just risking very expensive wellness washing. Your whole mindset has to shift from, do I feel good, to, did my epigenetic clock go down?
And you can't just show up. There's homework.
Exactly. That 30-day pre-trip prep phase is so important. You need baseline blood panels, and crucially, you have to export all that wearable data for the clinic's AI to analyze before you even get there.
So they can hit the ground running.
Precisely.
Okay, so the takeaways seem clear. High-intensity hardware is non-negotiable, Asia offers incredible value, and biological age is really the only metric that matters.
The core of it. But,
Yeah.
the conversation's already getting bigger. It's moving beyond just the individual. The fastest growing trends we're tracking now are things like family longevity programs. So, building multi-generational health architecture. And the other is the ultra-nature movement.
Ultra-nature.
Yeah, it's this idea that links your personal optimization, like your mitochondrial health, directly to the quality of your environment. So things like forest immersion and clean tech. We're starting to realize that true longevity isn't just about cellular health, it's about planetary health too.